Hello everybody, welcome to Wendling Farms. Hope you enjoy this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Now, who in the world would put the grease gun away empty? Did you put this grease gun away empty, Dad?
No.
Empty.
You know, you think that depth's pumping slow, and it is, but it drains that tank pretty quick. It does, don't it? Is it about out? Yeah. I don't need any. I'm only like 2 bars down. I'm full.
It's chilly out. Woo! You know, just going around with a grease gun and trying to operate a camera too doesn't work out very well. So I got my head greased. Combine doesn't need grease yet. It's filled up with fuel. Now I'm checking dipsticks. It's too damp to start cutting beans yet here this morning, so we're gonna take the filters home, blow them off there at the farm, and then whenever it's fit, we'll come back here and we can start cutting. This cab filter here, that's just 1 day's worth of running. Well, everything's all ready to go. We're all serviced up and ready for the day. So let's start cutting. It's 42 degrees in the morning, gotta have a sweatshirt on. And by the time you get everything ready to go, you're sweating in a sweatshirt and the sun's out and it really starts heating up. Starting in, Dad and I got out and looked behind the machines, and both of them are doing a pretty good job, so we're in good shape there. So as of this morning, we've got what's left here in this field we're combining and 2 more fields of soybeans, and then it'll be time to shell some corn. It's always a good feeling to get the beans knocked out. I'm getting excited for some corn. If everything goes well, we should be in corn tomorrow. We're getting into some of our 30-inch soybeans. As you can see how it looks a little bit different. We cut some yesterday. We cut them all straight back and forth, and that actually works pretty good, but I personally like to cut them at an angle. 15s at an angle for sure. The 30s are fine straight back and forth, but you got to be lined up perfect every time, otherwise you're going to smash over beans with the end of your bean head. And for some reason I feel like my guidance struggles to really drive straight down the rows, so we're going to cut these ones at an angle. We kind of tried to do a comparison between 15-inch and 30-inch soybeans, and I think there was maybe like a bushel difference on the 15s and 30s. The 15s were a 1 bushel better than the 30s, according to my monitor. We didn't do this for a trial. We just did this to finish up planting sooner. Yeah, we just cleaned out our corn planter and put beans in it. But for the most part, everything gets planted in 15-inch. Holy cow, check out this huge beaver dam. I mean, it's got the water dammed up pretty good. This water over here is pretty high and it's low over there. We gotta haul that off. I think that's what you gotta do. You gotta haul that off, because if you just knock that out, they'll take all that and put it right back to where it was. So I think you gotta haul all that off. Man, they sure did a heck of a job. It'd be kind of interesting to watch those little guys make that. Wonder where the beaver's at. It's probably hiding. I don't think they hide in the dam or anything. I think they just hang out there in that deep water on the other side of the dam. Maybe they got a little den. But yeah, that definitely needs taken care of. Mom's back running the auger cart. There's some 15s right here.
Okay.
This is where we met in the middle with the planters. Right there. 15s, 30s. A little bit of overlap right here. We've got some overlap because our monitors weren't talking, so when I'm planting and he's planting, both the monitors don't know there's two planters in the field, so when they come together, they're not going to shut off sections because it just thinks there's one planter in the field. Now, the climate on the iPad knows that there's two planters in the field, but that's not controlling the planter. The Pro 700 controls the planter. It'd be nice if those two planter monitors could talk together and they know what's been planted and what hasn't been. We're getting close to wrapping this one up here, folks, and then we'll be heading to our second to last field of soybeans to cut. These beans sure are dry. Holy cow, they're... I'm getting a phone call. I gotta go. That was Xfinity calling, wanting to check up about my internet. It's great, folks. Thanks for calling. I literally do get a phone call from them once a week. Time to drop off the headers and head to the next field. All right, let's go. We're back on some 30-inch beans. I planted this whole field with the 24-row planter, so the other fields were split kind of half and half, or not really half and half. I did more with the 24 row than Dad did with the 1631, but you get the gist of it. We had a little bit of both in each field, but this field's just all 30-inch. One thing about these 30-inch beans you got to watch for is if you're going straight across the beans, it can jam up your sickle bar. I've been going across the end and I'm taking them crossways, and next thing you know, you hit them just right, it'll jam up that sickle bar and just be shoving them. You got to go pretty slow or try to take it at a slight angle if you're going to go across it like that. I'm starting to show a little bit of rotor loss. I'm wondering if I have stems, green stems, or trash built up on my concaves. I'm closing down my concaves here, maybe hoping if there's some stuff built around it, it'll clean it all out. I'm gonna hop out and take a look behind the combine, verify there is rotor loss. I'm gonna take a look in the back of the machine, see what everything looks like. So why don't you come along? Let's get out of the cab here one time and stretch our legs. The concaves look all right. Let's go check the ground. Now all I'm doing is just walking around here behind where the machine had just ran, looking for beans. Well, so far I haven't even found a bean. For one, I'm looking on top of the trash, and then I'm moving it and looking underneath it. Well, the ground looks fine behind the machine, so I don't know, maybe I'll just leave it where it's at. See what keeps happening, maybe adjust some sensitivities. I can see the right side of the concaves here from the back of the machine. That's why I didn't flip open that side panel. Take a look over there. Loss of thrush grain out the rotor. Inspect modules for plugging. Did that, we're in good shape. Add straight separator bars to the rotor. No thanks. Adjust the cage vanes to the slow position or very slow position if your machine is equipped with the adjustable threshing cage. They're in the very slow position. So far on this screw, we're looking good too, so I don't know. I don't know why it was acting up back there. I hope you keep acting like this because it's doing good now. We're getting close to wrapping up this field, and then we're gonna hop across the road and start the last field of soybeans. Elevator's gonna be closing in about 45 minutes. Then we gotta load up the trucks and the cart. It's been a real nice day cutting beans. Looks like Dad's gonna need some new beacons. He's got one beacon that works and it's just stuck on. It doesn't even flash. Oh shoot.
We'll get him some of them LED pole lights put on there.
Yeah, so the left one there, you can see it's lit up. The back one's spinning. The back one's spinning, but there's no light.
My right one's spinning with no light bulb. The left one's got light bulb and not spinning. Then your back one's spinning with no light.
He tore up the beacons. He wore them out. Hello? Oh. Wake up! There you go. I guess you just gotta tap on it. Man, it's getting chilly out. I'm about to put the sweatshirt on if I go back outside. Woo! Starting the last field of beans, Dad. How's that feel?
Pretty good.
Yeah, it does. He really gets excited about stuff, can't you tell? Oh, hello. We're getting close to quitting time. Cart's about half loaded, all the trucks are loaded. Got a little Monday Night Football going on.
It's an all white with black helmet, and they're punting from our left to our right. It's a belt high long snap and a left-footed punt, and it sails right over the numbers on the far side of the field.
Well, that's all for tonight. Dad's right behind me. He's gonna fill the cart up. It only needs a few more thousand. We'll be able to finish this up in a few hours tomorrow. Then it's time to shell some corn. Well, it's another good day in the field. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see y'all in the next one.